Hi. So this week's invitation is how do we say yes to our dance, which is ultimately saying yes to ourselves and what we are experiencing. So by saying yes to what movements our body leads us in, by saying yes to your shoulder doing this, and yes to your elbows doing this, and yes to your legs doing whatever they're doing underneath you. There's a way that when we say yes to how our body leads us, it gives more space to say yes to all parts of ourselves. So, as you may have noticed in your life, we actually have no fucking control, right? We don't have control over what the world around us does, and we often don't even have a lot of control over how we react. But what I've noticed is that with all the pain and suffering in the world around us, I'm really starting to contract. I feel pretty overwhelmed by the pain around me right now, by the pain of the refugees all over the world, and the pain of my Buddhist community and our own Me Too movement that's erupting like a wildfire. There's a lot to be sad about right now. So what I notice is that when I say yes to the heaviness in my heart and that almost shattering feeling, when I say yes to this it almost feels like an anvil on my head, the heaviness. When I can say yes, that this is my experience, and yes, I welcome it just for this moment and maybe the next, there's just more space. And I don't feel as much like collapsing or drowning in it. When I can say yes to my own reaction, yes to my resistance, yes to my longing, when I can say yes to myself, especially yes through my movement and dance, it's a whole different ball game than when I push it away, resist it, try to shut it down, or talk myself out of it. So because we have ultimately no control over this crazy human ride we're calling life, the only thing we can do is say yes. We're not saying yes that there is suffering. Yes, I wish that, it could all be different. Yes, we can want that. We can want it to be different. But if we can say yes to our own reaction, then there's so much more space. So I invite you to say yes through your dance to yourself, yes to your life.